Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here coming at you with the fourth video in our Platinum Trophy Guide for bioshock 2 Remastered. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. In the last two videos that I uploaded back to back, we went through Ryan Amusements and Pauper's Drop, both gaining new plasmids and dealing with the first choice of who to spare or kill Grace Holloway in Pauper's Drop, as well as getting a couple of things along the way. So from there, we are now in Siren's Alley. Now, from here to probably the end of the game, it's going to be a little bit different, as I'm not going to try and have the videos be as long, as I feel like if they're too long, then it really draws away from what the whole point of these. But for the most part, I will say that in Siren's Alley, there is a certain point where you're going to want to make sure you've thoroughly gone through and found all the audio diaries that you can, as after a certain point, the map will get flooded and you will miss anything that you didn't get. So I will start off by at least, I did skip the underwater section. Oh, alright. I will, though, be skipping most of the main stuff, so I won't be showing me do any of the gathering with little sisters. I'll mainly just be trying to show you where some of the audio diaries are that you might find, as well as the power to the peoples, as those are important. I know in the Mermaid Lounge here. Alright. Just making sure. Here you'll see this is the first power to the people in the Mermaid Lounge. So how you do this is you basically just have to go up and around.
It's this way.
Not you. Bullshit. Shit.
Anyways, we're now going to move on. Like I said, you have to basically come up here and follow the path around. And there will be a door you hack right here. There you go. Collect some things while you're up here. And then basically you're just going to fall down into this hole. And you'll find an audio diary and the next weapon upgrade station. Really, this is just whatever you want. I'm just going to try and go for shotgun clip size. There's only one more upgrade station, and that's going to be more towards the end of the level, right before the big boss that you will have to fight. I will point that out when we get to it. So while you're trapped in here, might as well deal with that. So yeah, basically I'm going to try and shorten the videos, that way you at least have an idea. There is one more splicer that gets introduced in this area, so like always, do keep an eye out for researching. As, like I said, you'll need to at least research everything properly. If you haven't already earned the trophies for hacking and stuff like that, then there's always that. and then as well as the trophy for spending $2,000. If you've been spending like I have, then you probably should get it around now. If not, soon or within at least this level. So I'm now going to probably skip to after I've gathered Adam and stuff like that. Alright, so for some reason, if you haven't already earned the trophy for the Master Protector, the first little sister that you get, if you do this one here on the weird like staircase across from the church painting, for some reason you might just have it to where no splicers will spawn and attack. And if that's the case, then that's pretty cool. Oh, I hear it somewhere. But anyways, from here there's actually... Wow, there's a lot of big boys here. So we'll hit them with the old... No, we cannot. Alright. That's okay. Anyways. Ah, there we go. But there's one more thing I was wanting to talk about in this area here. There is going to be a audio diary right here, and there's going to be a couple in the lounge.
You're not alone, Father. The girls you rescued are on your side. Check the Gatherer's Garden for a package.
Alright, but after you save that little sister, if you actually come over here, you'll get a reward. And now you can actually work on buying some things. So I definitely recommend buying a plasmid slot. This will get you the trophy, I believe it's a gold trophy for Fodder slot. I also recommend buying some gene tonic slots. It never hurts to have more slots. And then I definitely recommend getting Winter Blast. Basically just buying the basic versions of everything. Cold is actually really good. And then whatever you want to fully upgrade, I recommend upgrading. But for now, just buying everything is definitely really nice. Let's see. These are mainly gene tonics. But I'm gonna go for electrical upgrade. I do believe you can't fully upgrade it right here, but it is nice to at least have. And then I'll also get electric flush to make my electric more. I don't really care about alarms. But, you know, this is more or less build dependent. So yeah, next thing I was wanting to talk about is if you actually follow the path around back to where we were at the gathering Adam, before continuing on the main path, if you come in here and drop down, you'll be in this area where you'll find a audio diary and a new gene tonic. find some money, stuff like that. And then back here, easy find some more stuff. If you don't already have it. That's pretty gruesome. Find another cash register. And we can now finally leave. Come on. There we go. So, like always, I'm now going to try and cut out some other things. Like I said, there will be a new splicer that gets introduced. I'm not going to try and spoil that. So I'm probably going to skip to when that happens or when something else of importance comes up. But while you have the time, like I said, just use the links for the audio diaries to make sure you're grabbing them before you do anything important or leave the levels, as that is an annoying trophy to have to do on like a second playthrough, you know. So yeah. Alright, on one small side note though, you will find, if you're following the path, a new actual plasmid security command. So just keep that aware. Grab that, and that'll go towards getting all of the 11 actual plasmids. So yeah. Alright, so once you finally enter the little hotel area, you'll find a new weapon, the spear gun, which does some decent damage. Aim is a little precise, though. But we're going to stick with the tried and true. Now, if you check the back office, you'll find an audio log. And then if you come up here, there will be a small little interaction with the new splicer, as he'll just kind of tease you a little. And then from here, basically just going to try and head upstairs all the way to the top. And then from there, you'll be mainly following the story path. Like I said, always check the side areas if possible. If you're wondering why I'm not trying to do research on any of these splicers here, it's mainly just because these are maxed out, so there's no need to. Okay. So yeah, so like always, I'm also going to try and skip doing any important stuff or gathering, just to save on time and make these shorter.
Nobody hurt my daddy.
That has to be Daniel. Hunt him down and pin his ears back, kid.
But, like always, I'm probably going to skip to once this area is done, and we're going to be moving on to the next part. Just because, like I said, saving on time. I'm apparently maxed on money, which is a little ridiculous. Gonna have to come back to this area and try and spend all the money and then come back for the rest. Was gonna try and see if I could get some footage of the new splicer, but I don't think they're gonna show up just yet. Any more audio diaries? Yep, right here. Always check the bathrooms. Alright. Well, I'll at least try and show the okay. There we go. And that was the new splicer. They like to cling to walls and things. So yeah. Alright, so after you make it through the little apartment area and get the code, you'll come to a second area kind of similar to the first, but much smaller. After, like always, after dealing with all of the little sisters and rescuing them, you will be attacked by the big sister. So just make sure that you are ready for that. Once you have successfully rescued the last little sister, it'll probably be in this area right here. Very specific because the last gather is right here. So I'm just gonna try and wait right here, just to make my life a little easier. But as you can see, the big sisters are no match for us. Like always, you should just be trying to fully research every single thing that you can, just to make your life easier, as one of the things you'll unlock from this is from the spider splicers, and it's that they can sometimes just drop you a straight medkit, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. But alright, so now we're going to basically be moving on to the last thing, which is going to be the end of the level. Like I said before doing that, there is going to be one more power to the people, and then there's going to be that last little like boss fight area thing. So make sure you have turrets, which is actually located in your hack tool here, which I did not know that's where they went. So yeah, so if you have to, just make sure to go back, search everything, get as many of the audio diaries that you can, and yeah. Alright, so towards the end of the level, you'll be next to this little area here. Pretty hard to miss this area, but just right here, right before the big area, you'll come off to the left here and you'll find the last power to the people station here in the in Siren Alley. So we're gonna put that last upgrade on our shotgun, so that's 2 fully upgraded weapons. And while you're here, might as well grab another audio diary. That's 3 in this area alone. One is right by those pictures that I was looking at, and then another one was off to the top. And then there's one more actually right there. On the Whale's desk. So one thing I definitely recommend doing is, if you can, hop down and just come quickly grab the audio diary. Throw down the turrets. Basically just let them do their job, and that'll work on getting kills with turrets as well, I believe, or just simply getting kills with packed turrets. So, as you can see, we finally maxed out our full upgrade for flight mission. Ooh, that's always a good one. And here we have Father Wales, as you can see. He's a pretty tough customer. But once you have defeated him, before picking up his key, make sure that you do a solid search of everything in the area, because once you pick that up, it kind of triggers the end result. So just keep that in mind. Definitely went through a lot of buck ammo. Okay. Alright, I see your body over there, man. Alright, like I said, just make sure everything is ready, you're done, because the moment you grab anything off of this man, the end of the level will start to trigger.
Pump control ought to be in the back. One thing though, once you transfer the suction to Dionysus Park, we've got a tiny window of opportunity to get you inside. I don't have much air left, but I'll hang in there. You make sure you're ready before you throw that switch.
My bad. This is the point of no return. So if you are 100% absolutely ready, then you can throw the switch. Then you have to
be a tyrant, Delta,
get out of
vying
here.
for control of a dead man's dream. The city is nothing. Rapture must die so that Eleanor may rise from its body. Allow me to demonstrate.
So now the whole map is going to start
Overload the
flooding.
pumps. The place is coming down. Get to Dionysus Park.
You're basically just going to be backtracking through the area. This is why I said to make sure that you are 100% ready before you do anything. I'll
Subject
put them out of
Delta,
their misery, that way they don't drown to
I want
death.
you to commit this moment to memory for me. This howling, brutish slog through the dark. This is who we are.
Get out of there, kid!
I'm trying, Sinclair, I'm trying. Oh. We go up. I don't care. I do not care. I'm getting out. Oh. But as you'll see now, everything is flooded.
Look,
You
Delta,
can't even
it is the world
Gatherer's
for which
Garden.
you strive.
Nothing.
You, alone among the dead.
So at this point, all of the audio diaries and anything that you didn't get will of course be unobtainable and gone. Now we can actually backtrack through a bit of the area that we had originally came from. If you didn't grab the atom slug that was in that tube, that would be a good time. Another big sister just watching us. Another atom slug right there. But now we're finally on our way to Dionysus Park. And this is going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully this has been helpful, informative, or at least shown you how to play through the game. At least getting all the things that are of importance, such as all the audio diaries. Mainly using links, as I feel like that would just take way too much time to try and show every individual audio diary location, while trying to show other things as well. But I will see you all in the next one.